Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm going to take a quick second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Aries out there. So guys, take what resonates for you and just leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind also the energies can reverse. So if it is resonating, Aries, get in where you fit in, but don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Aries? Aries. All right, Aries, you are starting out with the Hangman. You have the Knight of Cups, and you have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So it looks like you're in this waiting energy. It's self-imposed, but I feel like you're waiting either to give an offer of love or to receive an offer of love. Definitely have love on the brain. I do feel like if you are in conflict with someone, you do want to resolve any kind of conflicts that you have. But this waiting position is making you feel a little bit powerless. So let's see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Aries energy. Yeah, there's a feeling here, Aries, that something is just beyond your ability to control. All right, we have the Lovers in reverse, sign of Gemini. We have the Eight of Wands, and we have the Three of Swords. So there's been an ending, it looks like, with this person. They could have had a choice between you and someone else. That's a possibility. But the thing is, I do feel this person is experiencing heartbreak right now. And I do feel that they are going to reach out and contact you with this Eight of Wands. Now, it could be that they live at a distance from you. Eight of Wands can indicate that sometimes. But it does show me that there are significant obstacles here. And it also shows me that this person, if they do live at a distance, will be wanting to travel towards you. I'm seeing that they want to have a back and forth discussion about change. So let me see who is, or let me see the energy between you and this person. There could have been some third-party energy here for some of you on this person's behalf. Five of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, so if there's conflict, you both want to, release that conflict, work things out. I can see that in particular, you are looking for clarity here in order to make some sort of a decision. So let me see what's affecting this connection. I do see the conflict ending or coming to a close. For some of you, you could be trying to avoid conflict with this person. We'll clarify it. Let me see what's affecting this connection for Aries and this person, please. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, there was an ending here, and the ending was because of a lack of solid ground, a lack of stability. So it could also be some financial issues affecting the connection as well. Show me the outcome for Aries. The King of Wands. Someone's taking action here. You might be dealing with another Aries or a Leo or a Sagittarius. But this is action. Yeah, action is being taken. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. Now that's underlying energy, and Aries, it indicates that somebody is trying to make a decision and maybe going back and forth, a little bit ambivalent about what decision to make. A lot of indecision here. So let's clarify your reading. Spirit, why is the Hangman here? You're definitely waiting for some sort of a change in the situation. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you feel like you can't move on from this person. There's some stuck energy here. Things are not moving forward. You're hoping, it looks like, to hear from them. You're actually maybe even considering reaching out to them. I will say, though, Aries, that there is somebody new that's in your energy as well, but I don't feel like you are willing to move forward with that person. Let me see the Knight of Cups. And part of the reason is because some of you guys are waiting for this other person to show back up, and you're feeling is that you don't want to be involved with someone else or pull someone else into that situation. All right, we have the Six of Wands. And we have the Ten of Swords reversed. Yeah, you're very focused on repairing the damage that's been done here. You feel like if this person comes towards you, that it would be a very successful, there's this energy of hoping that they'll come towards you, waiting for them to do so. But at the same time, you might even be considering, you know, contacting them. You just don't know if it would be successful. Some of you could be dealing with someone who is in the public eye as well. Yeah, I can see that this ending with this person was heartbreaking for you as well, though. They're showing up with the Three of Swords, so they were brokenhearted, but this was a very difficult, very painful ending for you because you really want things to work out with this person. I feel like that's why you're not really open to new energy. Why is the Seven of Wands in reverse? You may have friends or family members that are telling you, you know, that you need to move away from this situation. Queen of Wands reversed. And the Strength card in reverse. Yeah, so you're not taking action towards them at this time. This really does have your emotions kind of all over the place. It puts you in this feeling of being powerless to affect the situation positively. There's a lot of fear that's here, fear of taking action in the situation. There's a feeling that, you know, the two of you are just not on the same page. So even though you want this to work out, you're hoping this person comes towards you, I feel like your fears get the best of you, and that's something you're trying to conquer, you're trying to work out. Yeah, because it puts you in a very negative space when that happens. So let me look at this person's energy. Show me the Lovers in reverse for the person in Aries energy, please. All right, confusion, Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is confused about, you know, what they want to do, what they want to invest in. So they're kind of sitting back, and they obviously don't want any conflict with you, but they don't know what it is. They have options here. They have options. They're not sure what they want to do. That could be where we're seeing this Two of Swords as well, because I feel like there's a decision this person has to make, or they may have already made, but there's a lot of confusion about what it is that they actually want to invest in. So let me see, because I do feel like they were invested in this connection with you at some point. Let me see the Eight of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands here for the person in Aries energy? King of Swords. You might be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then we have Judgment, Scorpio energy. So Eight of Wands is contacting you, talking to you, maybe even driving out or flying out or whatever, you know, traveling in order to talk to you. They want to have a very honest discussion with you. And it looks as if they are trying to reconcile here. Judgment is a card of something that has ended or died, coming back to life. And this is what they want to discuss with you. They want to talk to you. I do like that they're coming towards you in the King of Swords energy, because the King of Swords energy is a very honest and direct energy. So let's see the Three of Swords. Show me the Three of Swords for the person in Aries energy. Show me the Three of Swords. Thank you. Sagittarian energy here. All right, we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have Temperance. Yeah, they want to heal what's taken place between the two of you. And I feel like they're going to be the one to approach you, which is what I feel like, Aries, you've been hoping for and waiting for. They want to turn things in a better, they want to turn that Wheel of Fortune. They want to heal things. They want to balance it out with you. This person actually feels that the two of you were divinely brought together. So I don't know exactly what happened here, it almost looks like this person in your energy had options here and they weren't sure what to do. But I will tell you that at this point, they're trying to bring this back together. So let's look at the energy between Aries and this person. Show me the energy between Aries and this person. I feel like the energy is a little slow to come out in your reading. You know, generally the energy just kind of pops, but yours is it's almost like I feel a little bit like I'm walking through water. You know how it slows you down? Yeah, there's the Two of Cups. They feel you're a soulmate. And the Empress. I love that you're in the Empress energy, Aries. I love that for you. This is indicating that you know your value, you know your self-worth. You're going to wait for them to come towards you. You're not out chasing after anything. So I do love that you're seated in that Empress energy. I also feel that this person is going to reach out to you. Why? Well, because they want to invest in the situation, and they do feel that the two of you are supposed to be together. They feel that you're a soulmate. So I do see that, I feel like they see you in that Empress energy, and it makes you even more attractive to them, whether you're male or female. It's a very powerful energy. It's an energy of creation. It's an energy of manifestation. And it also shows me that you're, you know, if this person does reach out, you're not trying to fight with them. You're in this very charismatic and very like nurturing energy. So I feel like your energy is very nice energy. Let me see. Show me the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Gemini energy here, Libra, Taurus energy as well. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands, and there's that Five of Swords. Yeah, this ended in conflict. This person could have been a little bit in their ego. I do feel like, you know, they don't fight fair. You were looking at them and you were saying, look, yeah, I feel like you're acting either inconsistent, you're in and out of the connection, or, and that's at best. At worst, you might have thought this person was being a player. So I do feel like this ended badly. It ended with a lack of stability, on and off energy, somebody in their ego, and not fighting fair. This is what's being resolved with the Five of Swords in the reverse. This is what this person wants to discuss. They want to talk about this. So I do think that that's really good, and I do see them coming towards you and approaching you. Let me see the King of Wands. Show me the outcome for Aries. All right, so we have the Five of Coins reversed. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Now, what's affecting the connection currently is Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse. And then we still have the Three of Swords for this person. All right, so in your outcome, I do see a new beginning happening. I feel like the person in your energy is going to approach you. They're definitely very focused on you. And I do feel like this person, if they were the one who made this decision to end this, and they may have because they might have been a little bit in their ego, I feel like they've learned some things. Because they're approaching you now with the King of Swords in the upright, which is a very honest, direct energy. They do want to heal this. They want to balance this out. They want this new beginning. They're very focused on you. They have found that their life without you is far more painful than their life with you. And I'm seeing with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse that you're open to having this reconciliation with this person. I do feel that this is a very passionate relationship between you and this person. So when you are together, it's extremely passionate. But when you fight, I feel like that is extremely passionate as well. I also feel like you may be afraid that the two of you are still not on the same page, that things have not been properly resolved that led to this ending. So that is something you're going to need to look at and address, particularly if there was third-party energy here. But I do feel that you are open to the reconciliation. So I really do think your energy is very strong, and it's very, very stable, I guess is what I want to say. All right, so bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords in the reverse, which is telling me that as an underlying energy, there's stuck energy. Neither of you have moved on from each other, but I feel like this person is kind of going back and forth in their head about how to come back into your energy, how to approach you, especially in light of the conflict that occurred, you know, when this relationship ended. So I would say be patient if you are hoping to hear from this person, because I do feel like you will. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card, pulling for Aries. All right, so your card says, revealing radiance. My light illuminates the world. Wow, that's powerful on the get-go from there. Give me a second to find that, because it's these aren't numbered. It takes me a little bit longer. All right. Apologize for that, guys. All right. It says, there is a luminosity within you that's expanding. Ooh, that's that Empress energy. It illuminates others and brings light to the darkness. Your radiance also acts as a sacred beacon that calls the bounty and support of the universe to you. The universe wants you to know that even if you've been feeling lackluster lately, know that there's a vibrant, shimmering light radiating within you. Take time to be still and welcome the light revealing itself to you. Own your radiance, and the rays will expand into the farthest reaches of time and space. When you shine brightly from your heart, the bounty of the universe showers you with blessings. You are the light. I love that. I really love that for you. And I do feel like that's that Empress energy that is radiating out from you. So, you know, either way, whatever you decide to do here, be sure you're radiating that light out, Aries. I love this for you. All right, I hope that this has been helpful. If you have resonated with this reading, hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hype the video if you get the opportunity. Until I see you guys in your next reading, Aries, know that you are loved, and namaste.